Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to day 20 of 365 Days of Value, where I come on and I share, one of my thoughts with you up until the day before I get married. Today, I am grateful for this sun because I just love being outside, and I don't know about y'all, but I enjoy being able to just feel the natural sun on my skin. I like to feel that heat, so that's what I'm grateful for today. This morning, I wanted to just take a couple of moments to share a thought. I found myself thinking about last night right before I went to sleep, and it's the concept of pacing yourself, right? Pacing yourself, and ultimately doing that in hopes that you know where you are going. So what does that mean? The sun is bright. So what does that mean? Pacing yourself. One of the things I think a lot of younger people, and I myself did, especially even in my early 20s. I'm still in my 20s, by the way, so I obviously know I'm not like some old wise sage, but I've known a thing or two in my lifetime. But one of the things that I think a lot of young people tend to deal with, or even say early business creators, right, they tend to deal with, is this race to just put stuff out without any real direction, without any real thought process as to what the intention is and or what the end result they desire is. Now, on one hand, speed kills. So on one hand, being able to actually get stuff done, being the first mover, right? The first mover to advantage, being able to ultimately be the one that people see and they consistently see at a level that you can show up consistently. That's a great thing. However, on the other hand of that is the part where if you find yourself just putting, creating, just trying to get stuff out there, man. I was just mentioning to my fiance, and here's a transparency moment, right? Even when I had the idea of saying, hey, I'm gonna go live every single day for 365 days, it was a very cute idea. But even one of the things that I had to think about, so what kind of led to this is, man, really got to pace yourself, really got to be able to get set into a routine. You got to be able to find that stride that really hits, because for the last 20 days I've showed up, and for the last 20 days I've obviously given you guys value. But I think for somebody who doesn't have the right mindset, because I do understand what the end goal of this is. I understand what the purpose of me showing up live. So I'm not just showing up live just for the sake of saying, hey, I'm just going to go live. I actually know that there's an end result I desire as a result of doing these lives every single day for 365 days. So I think for a lot of people, we have to learn to pace ourselves. We have to learn to not slow down, but find that stride. And how does one find that stride? I've talked about it before, and I'll talk about it again. And this might as well be my message for the next 340-something days. But we have to become cemented in our habits. We have to become cemented in our habits. The reason why is because if you had like a day like yesterday, for example, wasn't the normal typical day, so had a couple of the things we had to get taken care of, and so my morning started and we were hitting the ground running, but I still had to find time to do my journaling, do my devotional, do my planning. Still had to find time, and because those are part of my habits, those are part of my daily must-dos, and my day doesn't feel right if I don't do them. Guess what? I'm able to then say, okay, cool, I did this. I also need to show up and do my lives right after I do them. So that's part of my stride. That's part of my being able to actually get things done at a pace that provides me grace, really. That's what it is. So, be cemented in your habits, be able to find that end goal, understand what direction you're going. And once you're able to figure that out, once you're able to figure that out, look at that. Out here. Once you're able to figure that out, then learn to just consistently show up, but understand that there are multiple ways to play this game. If for you it's creating content, right? There's multiple ways to create content. It doesn't always have to be a live video like me. I just chose that just because I know that's something I can commit to. But find that pace, be able to sustain it, understand that it's a long-term game when it comes to doing these kind of things. And if you're willing to do it in a way that makes sense, if you know where you're going and you're willing to cement your habits in it, you will get very far. Hopefully y'all have a fantastic rest of your day.